Well, good morning to everybody on YouTube as well. According to the counter there, we've got 10 people. Morning, Neil. Morning, Phil. Exactly. Yeah, I was supposed to start earlier. I'm glad you were able to join us now. I was supposed to start earlier, but things just didn't work out here at home, so I'm a bit late, half an hour late. One of the other things that is worrying me a little bit is the fact that the clocks went back an hour. Now, I seem to recall previous years what we did was we actually moved the stream even further on, which means it started at about 10, just to give the guys in the UK a bit of a gap to join us. I'll have to speak to them and we'll see if we adjust again or not, or what the situation is. Good morning, Christer.
Morning.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good, actually.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Did you get my message here in the screenshot room?
Yeah, I did. But that's for Evayo.
I
You know, they provide that stuff. But on your stream, my wheels are
back.
there.
Yeah, no, they're back.
They're back.
Yeah. It looks like they had to be manually extended or something. It was funny. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, all that happened is when I took the first screenshot of Christer this morning, he had no wheels, and I made a joke. I said, one day when I grow up, I'd like to be able to hover a Boeing like that as well, you know. Anyway, it was a joke at that time.
Yeah. But as I said, it's Evayo that provides that.
Yes, sir. No, that's true. Yeah. That's correct. And I want to take a quick screenshot now that we have wheels. Okay, right, so I'm ready to go, but before we go, I want to quickly tell you something, and I want to show you something. The guys who are members of my channel already have the information. I did publish it yesterday for them, but for all you other guys, what has happened is Zibo has worked on the F mod a little bit. Okay, it's not a major thing, but I'm pretty sure that anybody that's ever gone into the settings or that paused, need to take this a bit down, that paused their sim with the Zibo mod and then unpaused it would have heard a big racket. Now listen to this. I'm going to click the done button and get out here. Listen quickly. Okay, it's going to, I'll go back and do it again. I forgot it's going to reload now. Okay, so I'm sure you guys know that, it goes, it sounds like the power bus gets switched on or off, and then it talks about the PA announcements, and it's a whole mixture of noise that comes up. So what he basically did was he's changed it. Okay, so there's a very, very faint click in the background, and once you've got the power on the bus and the systems are running and you're ready to go, you don't even hear it. I promise you, it's gone. So we can fly at night now again when the whole family is sleeping, and we're not going to wake up the dead with all that racket all of a sudden. So I just want to say thank you, Zibo, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Excellent, Phil. Yeah, never forget the Zibo, man. Never forget the Zibo. I've also dabbed a little bit in the dark arts there in 2020 with the PMDG and the Phoenix and all these other nice aircraft they have. But this is home. This is where I belong. Hello, Crescendo. Right, so let's do it again quickly without the reloading. So we go in here, and usually, like I said, when we click done, it made the racket, and now you won't hear it. There you go. Hello, Joe. Good morning. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Yeah, Scotsman. So now it sounds better, man. Now we can fly without interruption. Right. You guys flying with me. How far are you guys? When is it feasible for me to start my APU? I need 5 minutes from the APU starts until push.
I just started my APU.
And we'll do the same.
For me also about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Don't forget your A-cars, gentlemen.
Yeah, thank
That's
you.
good one. Thank you.
Mine is connected.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Alright, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Right, so just for a little bit of background information, that is our flight. Let's quickly connect to the sim, then you'll see we're down here. Okay, then let's refresh. Can't wait for the new Navigraph. You guys are gonna love it. It's amazing, this new thing that they're bringing out now. I think they said in the week, so it's gonna be fun. Right, so we down here, we're gonna fly all the way up. I've got flight level 300, so not too high. In fact, I'm very light today. I don't have a lot of weight on me, so
Tow connected and battle pin inserted. Release parking brake.
right. And just one more note.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
My parking brake wasn't set. Oops. That's why I just started there. Come on. Come on. Just one more note, gents. On average, now in the last 2 days that I've kept my eye on it, the X-Plane real world weather is 2 hours behind actual weather. So when you fly online today, please don't listen to the QNH these guys give you. You're going to have to use the map in X-Plane to get the actual QNH. If you are going to fly RNAV especially, you're going to be either high or low. You're going to be out. Depending on the difference in the QNH. I have no idea why Laminar runs on a 2-hour delay in their real weather. It makes absolutely no sense. It's their story. They'll have to figure it out or come up with an answer. Or we're going to have to wait for a third party to bring decent weather into the sim. But it's 2 hours behind this morning again. And it's highly annoying. So please don't listen to the QNH or you can listen and repeat it as required, but please don't implement it in your aircraft. It's not going to be the same. That's correct. It's XP12, yes. Oh,
But Nico,
What?
regarding the weather, they have also said they are going to open up
Disconnecting tow.
Yeah, no, well,
for the weather.
Yeah, the moment they do that, we were expecting it. The moment they do that, X-Enviro can get into it, and I'll stick to X-Enviro, and I mean, if Active Sky brings out something, I'll obviously investigate it and have some fun with it as well. But my heart is set on X-Enviro at this point in time, and I mean, it was a game changer in 11. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a game changer in 12 again.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But just a reminder, they are going to open up the weather loading system, so they are aware of it.
Good. Before start procedure.
Tow is disconnected and battle pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. See you next time. Servus.
Before start procedure complete.
Start number 2 engine.
Ready for before start checklist. Starting number 2 engine. 25 and 2. Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine. I see I had a
Starting
spelling
number
mistake
1
here in
engine.
the roster or in the group flight info. I called it EG, but BN. It's supposed to be EGMN. Anyway, sorry guys. Yes, I saw you just copied me. You know what? It should be EDFH. That's what it should be. Anyway, that's even worse. EDFH. Bloody hell. How can I make such a mistake? Yes, are you at EDFH?
Yes, I'm right behind you. I was still asleep.
All right, okay,
25
that's fine.
and 2.
I was definitely asleep when I made that post. Oops. Sorry.
No worries. You know us, Nico. We know what you mean, not
good.
what you write.
Excellent, excellent. Well, my mom always told me a full concept only
Starter
needs half a
cutout.
word. People who know what they
Engine
know
start
should know what they
procedure
know.
complete.
Anyway, yeah, it's just a silly mistake. Thank you, Krista. Right.
You know that feeling when you forget something?
Yes, yes, yes. What did you forget?
I don't know.
But you'll find out, don't worry.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh,
After takeoff or during takeoff or what?
well, if you're on your way on holiday, you usually remember
Ready
when you're
for before
halfway.
taxi
So let's see,
Yeah.
just call
Flaps
out when
5
you
sets.
remember.
Yeah, we'll see if it's on the roll or after the roll.
Just tie the marbles down, Krista. That's the best to do during takeoff now.
Yeah, the marbles are tight and my wings are stretched.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready for takeoff.
Right, just shut toga so I can start the
Taxi
timer.
lights on.
Will do.
My frame rates this morning is terrible and I don't know why. It started at 30, it's down to 20. No idea why. I've been sitting here for almost an hour waiting for the flight. Don't know if there's another memory leak again or something, but something's not right.
Okay, toga.
Thank you. Yeah, sounds nice. My FPS has just gone up to 28, 29, 30 again. So I'm guessing this might be something either with the scenery, well, I mean, this is default explain, or the weather, the clouds or something. Look, I mean, today it's back to 20 FPS. There's definitely something when you're looking at that direction that's killing it. Lester?
Yes, sir.
I've compiled a list of components for my upgrade PC box, and I'll find out Monday if there's stock of everything, then I'll start buying.
Well, if you're coming to the buying stage in your plan, then it's all about patience to find the right supplier and the right price.
Yeah, I did a lot of checking up in the last couple of days, and me and Mac have spoken and so on, quite a bit. Unfortunately, yes, I have to use 3 different suppliers to get what I want. You just don't have a one-stop shop for what I want. That's one thing. And then the other thing is, being at the southern tip of Africa, right out of the way of the world, isolated kind of, we only have limited options anyway. There's things we can buy, things we can't buy. And so I've got, at the current supplier, I've got one of 3 options before I have to spend ludicrous amounts of money. Your normal gaming PC, there's 3 options, and then it jumps to your double and triple the price kind of PCs that are, as much as a new car about, or a second-hand car. Actually, you won't get a new car, but a second-hand car, it's like crazy. It's just, you can't do it. So I'm very limited, but it's a good limit. At least whoever decided to import those components actually probably knew a little bit what they were doing. So it's not that bad. It's just limited.
Yeah, but in your situation also, Nico, I would really go for the supplier and befriended him, because he could help you out a lot of times.
No,
actually.
that's already done. That's why I get what I get. The friendships there. My 2 main suppliers, I've been dealing with them since the 90s. That's not the problem. The issue is now that the third party, the other guys that I've also known for quite a while, but not as long.
ATC.
Where?
Good morning.
Frankfurt.
Good morning.
Langen Radar.
Well, he hasn't sent me anything, so I'm going to quickly get in the air. I'm not sure what error I've got there, and I don't care. I'll figure it out in the air. It's probably your damper here. Right, let's get going. I have to recalibrate these freaking pedals. Nonsense. Once I'm in the air, I'll probably get a notice from him.
80 knots. Throttle hold.
How are you doing?
Okay, and you?
V1.
Fine, thanks. All good.
Positive rate.
Alright, so when he talks with me, I'll talk with him.
Acceleration altitude.
Phil, that's exactly what I mean. Those leading edge components, when we talk about the 4090, for instance, has a graphics card, okay? The average going rate here in South African currency, in the South African rand, you're talking 80,000 rand for a PC. 90% of this country don't even earn that amount of money in a month. 95% of the people in this country probably don't even earn that kind of money. It's ridiculous. It's silly. So you're either going to have to save for 2 or 3 years before you can buy it, or you're going to have to buy a more sensible product. Or you did save before, now you have a little bit more, but whatever, you know, it's ridiculous.
Flaps 1 set. Transition altitude.
Long in the radar, good morning, Skymatix 001. We are departing from Frankfurt, Hahn. We are on the RODOL 1 Sierra departure, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, land radar, good morning. Squawk 2256, climb flight level 180.
Please stand by, sir. I need to fix my audio. You're on the wrong speakers. Stand by, Skymatix 001. I hate it when this happens.
67 Mike, report level passing.
Reaching now 1,200, climbing 4,000.
67 Mike, radar contact, climb flight level 110.
110, 67 Mike.
Right, Skymatix 001, back with you, sir. Sorry about that. We fixed the audio. Please repeat the instruction.
Skymatix 001, no problem. Squawk 2256, climb flight level 180.
2256 180, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, radar contact, passing flight level 104.
Hello, Steve. Good morning.
67 Mike, climb flight level 350, proceed direct Mopar.
Mopar direct on 350, 67 Mike.
Contact Kilo Fox Israel for taxi.
Listen to 618, Roger. Your comes 8 Kilo Foxtrot, taxi via Alpha and Alpha 3, hold short of runway 3 to right.
Alpha 3 holding short, 3 to right, 8 Kilo Fox.
Wing 7603, request descent.
Wing 7603, continue on Unicom. Schönen Tag noch, tschüss.
Unicom, vielen Dank und schönen Tag noch. Bye bye. Unicom.
Lassen Sie mal nach Mike, langen schönen guten Morgen, Radar Contact. The 618, confirm you have runway 25 set time front. The 618, keep visual approach, runway 25 center, in case of missed approach, time on runway track 5,000 feet. Listen to 618, correct, wind 290 degrees, 8 knots, runway 25 center, clear to land. Skymatix 001, 1 to Unicom, bye bye.
Unicom, Skymatix 001.
Cargo 664 Heavy, 1 to Unicom, schönen Flug noch, tschüss.
Well, that was a fast hello and goodbye.
Yeah, it was really fast. Yeah.
Hello, Tommy. Good morning. I look at this radar screen, I'll put it up on the screen just now, but it looks like we've got a bit of weather waiting for us on the other side all of a sudden now.
Yeah, I can see that. I had that yesterday too.
Mm.
Yeah. So oh god, ice.
One of the
Severe
things,
ice.
yeah, one of the things I noticed yesterday, Christer, is it appears that X-Plane 12 weather simulates ice when it shouldn't, because I get all the normal symptoms of speed loss, lift loss, all the normal icing stories, and it's clear as now. I'm way above the clouds. It's got nothing to do with icing in the way we interpret it. And then I put on my anti-icing, and then all of a sudden the Zibo catches up and it starts doing its thing again. You know, it's like it's very over-exaggerated. Okay, the winds are totally over-exaggerated. The Zibo yesterday in the flight I did when we were doing a test flight, the Zibo struggled to cope with the weather in beta 11. It doesn't like it. Look at the way it increases and decreases the speed and all. It's you're facing a bit of a challenge there.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. But then again, I believe this beta 11 isn't done yet.
No, of course.
So, no. And also, I'm thinking about the gusting systems in the jet streams. Or if you're flying at flight level 350, you're not supposed to get variable winds. No, you're not supposed to get that.
Well, and even if you do, it's not supposed to be at that magnitude. It's the same as when you come into land. It's like when you go into ground effect or come close to the ground, let's say just below 500 feet. It's totally crazy sometimes how this wind throws this aircraft around, you know?
Yeah, it is. So at least in active sky, you were able to put down those values. But in this version here, in X-Plane 12, you're not able to. So, and I still believe they are working on it. But I'm at flight level 350 above, and I can tell you it's getting more and more stable now. Still a bit jumpy, but more stable. Echo.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get some coffee, so I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay.
1,000 to level off.
1,000 to go.
Steve, you're right. I've had the privilege of seeing it. I'm not a beta member, but I have seen it, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait for this thing. It needs to come now. Good morning, Eugene. Yeah, there's going to be a few minutes learning to do to just figure out where everything is and how to just use the new system. I'll probably do a stream for you once I figured it out, and I'll ask, you know, the guys I know that were in the beta program to maybe just help me a little bit, and then we'll put out something for you guys. We can all play with it together.